Hello and welcome back to my vlog today, where we are roughly 1.5 months since I shaved my head. So today it's just going to be a nice short one. I don't really have much to say since my last one. Nothing really in particular has progressed. It's actually only been about 2 weeks since then and not really too much has happened. I think the main things that I sort of wanted to maybe mention is, I don't know if anyone's interested, but I am now beginning light therapy for my skin. So this is on my eczema. So I don't know if this does interest anyone who suffers with alopecia, but it is something that I am recording from this point going forward. In terms of how I'm feeling about my hair at this point, I think a lot of the feelings that I am having are still sort of valid feelings that I was having a couple of weeks ago. So I'm still sort of struggling with getting used to seeing myself with this hairstyle. Particularly, I've noticed after rewatching the vlog that I recorded last time, I have a bit of a disdain for how I look on camera with this new hair. It's not particularly working for me in the greatest ways, I don't think, but it's something that I'm definitely going to have to adapt to. I definitely think I need some good opportunities to get creative with my hairstyles and maybe make it feel a bit more like me, I guess you could say. So obviously, as you can tell, even from this video to the last one, is looking very much the same. I haven't curled it as of yet, but it is something I'm definitely hoping to do soon. I also need to wash the wig sometime soon. Funny enough, me and my husband are going on our honeymoon soon. Not 100% sure where to at this point, because it's actually been up in the air quite a bit, but I most definitely will be washing my hair before then. The honeymoon, funny enough, in itself has actually caused quite a bit of concern, just because I have been sort of questioning what to do with my hair all week. Is it good for me to wear a wig for a whole week? So what feels like so early on, just because obviously when I come home and I will finally have to take it off after so long, I might be struggling after wearing it so long term and having got used to seeing it on my head a bit more. So that there have been some concerns with going away. I guess the biggest ones would obviously sort of be the fact of like, so we plan on having a jacuzzi or a pool or that, something to that sort of effect. So do I wear it in those environments? Is it going to damage the wig? Is it going to damage it quicker? Do I find some alternative method to wear? So a lot of women in the Alopecia UK group on Facebook have suggested things such as swimming caps, and some have suggested bandanas, which is something I'm definitely open to, but at this stage I still don't know if I'm quite comfortable going out with a bald head without a wig on. So that's going to be very much a thing that I think I decide at the time. However, the swimming caps for me is definitely out of the question. One, I think it's more than obvious that you've got no hair at that point, just because they're so skin tight. Two, they're just not very flattering. I don't personally think. If you feel comfortable with that, then all for you, absolutely. But for me, I just don't personally think they look that trendy, I guess you could say. So I'm definitely looking for something that feels a bit more feminine, feels a bit more modern. So I would probably most likely go down the bandana route in that sort of respect. I did actually have a bit of a spontaneous moment where I did purchase another wig off a member of the Alopecia group on Facebook. Unfortunately, I won't be sharing this because it just ended up being annoyingly too big for me. The wig hair quality itself is absolutely perfect, the cap's really nice, that sort of thing, but annoyingly the wig cap is absolutely way too big. Even on the tightest adjustment setting, where you've got like the almost little brass brow strap hook things. It's still far too big, so it won't be something that I'll be wearing anytime soon and will likely be selling on. In terms of eyelashes falling out and eyebrows falling out, sadly it's still very much the case. For some weird reason, actually, I have a considerable number of eyelashes that are hanging on my left eye, but my right eye is pretty much all gone at this stage. I think I have a few very much tucked into the corner, and that's about it, and most of my eyebrows are going. I am saving money so that I can get my eyebrows, either have the ombre brows, which I originally started having doing, done, or I might swap to the microblading. I've not actually confirmed in my mind at this point, because obviously if I start microblading, then I've got the balloon payment up front, which does cost a lot more, whereas if I go back for the ombre brows, then I can probably proceed just getting the top ups, because I had the initial treatment to begin with. So as mentioned, yeah, my eyelashes are still definitely falling out, and I am pretty much in eyelashes permanently now. I am exhausted with the amount of work it takes to get ready. It is quite tiring, and I did actually have like a really bad experience the other week or so ago, where me and my husband were going out, and it wasn't for anything in particular. I think it was just like a trip to do the big shop sort of thing, the big food shop, and I was looking into the mirror and sort of very much having a moment where I was so fed up of having to do this. I was so fed up of having to do this already. Like, it's just a bit too much. And I was trying to explain it to my mum the other day, and the only way I could really sort of explain it to her is every time I just want to feel like a normal human being when I go out and about now. I have to do everything you would do to normally make yourself feel good as a sort of luxury. So eyelashes always used to be very much a treat to me, like to feel extra glamorous and feel extra pretty, whereas now they're a necessity. So they don't make me feel good about myself anymore, they just feel like a means to an end. I think the summary of pretty much what I said to my mum when I was explaining this to her is I feel like a patchwork. I feel like I'm drawing this bit on, I'm sticking this bit on, I'm gluing that on. I feel like a doll that's had bits stuck on and not actually like myself. And it was a pretty tough, it was just one of those moments where it was just a bit tough at the time. For the best part, I'm getting used to doing this routine on a regular, but there's every now and then where it's just sort of like, I just want to go outside again and feel normal, like straight away, rather than having to go through this effort every time to feel normal. And it's just a bit exhausting. It's really quite draining. It's so... You've seen Sally from Nightmare Before Christmas, where she's got this arm sewn on and her dress is made from all these different patches, and you can tell her eyelashes are sewn on and all that sort of thing. That's kind of what I feel like, where any bit of me could fall off at any minute. I mean, it's never going to. I know it's not going to. I'm not actually insecure about things staying on and staying fitted sort of thing, but I feel she looks like how I feel. I just feel like this sort of pieced together thing. Besides that sort of, I guess you could say, blip in the last couple of weeks, which I anticipate will come again in the future, and probably from here until the end of time. Things for the best part have actually been alright. I've not particularly been out anywhere over the last couple of weeks, and I guess that in itself has been a problem. So I'm not actually finding any moments which I can get dressed up for. The times I have been out, I've been to do things sort of like the food shop, like I said, or hospital appointments. I went and got my flu jab done today, and so it's just been sort of running errands. So it has been very much jeans and t-shirt sort of weather. I've not really had the opportunity to make myself feel like myself. So I've not had any family occasions or gone to see friends, which are usually the kind of things that I like to dress up for, not because I have to, not for any particular reason at all. They're just normally the excuses. I go, right, I can use that as an excuse to get dressed up. So I do think that's pretty much it for this vlog today. It's not a long one, sorry about that. I guess it's just the way life goes, isn't it? That sort of thing. But until the next one, hopefully you'll like, subscribe, and hopefully I will see you soon.